All praises to Yahawah, Yahawashi, double honors to apostle elders in New York GMS, and salutations to y'all around the world teaching the truth and putting your lives on the line for it. My name is Yahawah, Bun Gad, with Chicago branch of Great Millstones. Let me read this for you. All right, it says Section 107, Corporate Act provides statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use, identifies certain types of uses such as criticism, comment, newsworthy teaching, scholarship, and research as example activity may qualify as fair use. All right, so I'm about to use this clip for teaching reasons, also on comment on it, and also on criticize. All right, I'm about to use this clip from, I'm going to talk about this guy right here, John Barbacano. John Barbacano, that's how I pronounce it. All right, so I do not own his music. All right, just the music had to be part of the clip. Again, I'm using the clip for edification reason. I do not own the audio to the clip. Do not own the music score to the clip. It belongs to whoever party responsible had not made a profit off of it. And again, I do not own the visual of this video clip. All right, it belongs to John Barbaro. Just using it for educational purposes to illustrate a point. All right, so I'm playing right here. All right, hold on. Said you got a boyfriend. Fuck that gotta do with me. All right. So you see, he made a comment. He said, so somebody left, colonizers killed our ancestors hundreds of years ago. You should hate their descendants. So he said, what the F that got to do with me? All right, and the brothers, and whoever it is, the guy that ain't all brother or sister, whoever it is, they correct, man. You shouldn't be loving these Idumeans who slaughter your people, man. This guy's asleep, man. All right, you see what's going on? You got the Christmas tree in the background, man. All right, you look at the comments. Hold on. All right, let me see. Not hating. Right? It's not about hating them because the answer is about acknowledging the fact that ultimately go the ones who still benefit from it. They are benefit from it, man. All right, the Idumeans for slaughtering us and taking your land. And this guy's indigenous to Alaska, the Dene people. All right, so Dene people, not Alaska, it's up there by Canada, Alaska, somewhere around there, Canada, Alaska. And they moved down further to the southwestern area, becoming the Navajo and Apache. All right, so most people don't know that. All right, let me see. All right, so people don't like what's that guy, Modern Warrior, the drunkenness guy who used to go around saying, "Hey, colonizing," and people getting upset, man. Particularly these Idumeans, man. Let me see. He's bugged out of order too. Cause he made a video nodding his head, telling we not the children of Israel, not prevent no effort, just nodding his head back and forth with music, playing background. But he's right by calling these Idumean colonizing. That's what they is. They colonized and they took this land. They colonized people. All right, the indigenous people of America have to be Israelites, the Gadites. All right, let me see. Try to get the comment where it sounds cheap and stupid, like a weak. It is, man. It's a weak cop out. All right, I think one case says, shouldn't we talk to them? Like, brother, you've been talking to them for 500 years, man. They still they shooting and talking behind your back, shooting in the back, literally, man. All right, this guy's asleep, man. And just Akim, just praise Yahawah, Yahawashi, that you're not asleep like this guy, man. Right, because this guy, he's gonna get terrible judgment, man. And the Most High just basically blinded him, man. Just how it is. All right, it's just, let me see. It says, well, first Thessalonians chapter 5, right? What but the times of the season, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you for yourselves. Know perfectly that the day Yahawah so coming as a thief in the night. All right, man, coming unsuspectedly, man. All right, well, everybody at least they like I was yesterday, some people got mad. What did I say? come out said Ebos are Israelites. People tell me, oh, God ain't real. He's not coming. I said, okay, if you're not coming, why is the U.S. Army forming a space force to fight him? If you're not coming, if somebody not coming, why are you preparing war for him? I mean, it makes no absolute sense. That's the purpose of space war, to fight Yahawah's son, Yahawashi, the angels, which are the Alahayim powers. All right. Those chariots that you see, man. All right, it says, for when they should say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, travail upon a woman with a child, and they should not escape. Right, you people, you're not going to escape, man, when judgment day come here, man. All right, and just picture, just like in that TV series, American Horror Story, everybody's with chilling and everything and stuff, and all hell just broke out on the phone. That's how it's going to be, man. That's exactly how it's going to. Matter of fact, the guy, Ted Turner, he has a broadcast saying, so like when this happened, man, and these Idumean, at least they know, man. You see the rest of you people, you sleep, man. All right, you sleep, especially you Jakes, man. Like this one video, this Gadite, it said, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day shall overtake you. But you, it says, look, bro, somebody preach this again. All right, First John chapter 5, verse 4, it said, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day shall overtake you as a thief. Right. So those that got the truth, man, we could see crystal clear that everything's fed come to the end. We could see crystal clear that Esau, Yahawah, all right, Adawam, the Idumeans, so-called white man, is our enemies, man. All right, and he's about to go down, but before he go down, like I said, Revelation 12:12, he had a short time. All right, so he finna go on a ultimate tantrum, man. And this guy gonna get caught up with it. He gonna get caught up in it, man. And that's just his judgment, man. All right. It says, let me see. All right, because nobody born innocent, man. It says right here, Job chapter 4, verse 7. It said, remember, I pray, whoever perished being innocent, where were the innocent is righteous cut off. Right, man. Nobody's born innocent, man. Everybody's getting judged from a previous life. I forget, it's somewhere in this is in the Wood Songs of Rock. You get your judgment when you come back to this earth, man. You come back to your father plant the seed in your mother, which is you, and you come back through your mother womb. Your spirit your spirit already in the baby, but you come out your mother womb. All right, that's where you see your judge. That's why I see people, they may die like that baby. You know what I'm saying? Again, that baby, that dog grabbed and shook, the pit bull dog, or the baby may get hit by a bullet, or he may grow up to be 5, 6 years old, down a terrible car accident, somebody might kidnap him or something like that, man. That's that judgment that person had from previous life, man. All right, no such thing as an innocent person, man. The Most High is the ultimate judgment, man. Ultimate judgment. He's all knowing, man. He know what that person did, man. That person could have been a Idumean that fed Gadite babies, so-called Native American babies, to his dogs, man. Like one of conquistadors, man. All right, fed Ephraimite children, so-called Taino, Yahawah children, to his dogs, man. All right, it could have been one of those Idumeans that like for fun down there in Brazil, like to cut open the stomach of the Judite woman, so-called Afro-Brazilian woman down there, the Judite woman, tribe of Judah, slit the stomach open and let the baby fall out, man. You know, you don't know what these people do. Or it could have been 2/3 who saddled with Esau, who came to America as a it could be one of those Judites, so-called Negroes that came to America with the Idumeans for Spain, came there as a conquistador, man, and helped bring his brother down. Or, you know, it's all types of judgment, man, for people, man. So nobody's innocent, man. All right. And nobody's going to get out just because you said what they got to do with me. They got a lot to do with you, man. All right. This man inflicted your people, man. And those people are going to receive judgment, man. Regardless of whether you want to hate them or not, or, you know, all this, you want to hold hands. All right. And sing along with them. All right, it says right here, it says Isaiah chapter 14, verse 20, it said, prepare a slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right. Okay, it said, for I will rise up against them, said Yahawah the host, and cut off Babylon, the name, Babylon's spiritual name from America, and the remnant, the son and nephew, said Yahawah. All right. All right. So most time on the story, the Idumeans, man. It says right here, I'm also making a possession for the burial pools of water. I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction, said Yahawah. In America, will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. All right, America's not gonna be here, man. I have to say it to you, to my fellow tribesmen from the tribe of Gad. I'm from the tribe of Gad myself. All right, you're not gonna get this land back, man. All right, this land been spiritually polluted, physically polluted, man, to beyond, man. It's all types of stuff that happen in this land. People being sacrificed, man. The earth, all types of chemicals and stuff, man. Just thinking like America, this land been occupied for like over 500. It's gonna be like 528 or 529 years. Just think all the blood in this shit, man. Of the Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Then on top of that, you got the blood of the heathens. All right, just like through wars and stuff, people satanic rituals to close behind doors, man. All types of magic and stuff. All types of evil energy and stuff, man. The Most High had cleansed. Got to hit Babylon, aka America, man. With ICBM. Well, now we used to call it ballistic missiles, but now it's hypersonic missiles, man. All right, and that's what's going to happen when it says, I also make a possession for the burial pools of water. I will sweep with the bows and destruction, said Yahawah, right? Just like a broom sweep, just like that movie on the Noah that it just swept across. And the destruction, that's how I agree. Another good example is Terminator 2, Day of Judgment, man. The vision of Sarah Connor, man. All right, how to quickly just swept across, man. That's how it's going to be, man. All right, so that's it. But yeah, but on the other side, Esau gonna get taken out the cage, like it says, and it also says in Isaiah chapter 2 and Revelation chapter 6, man. Revelation said, "Let the wrath fall upon us, man," because they hate the thought of being slaves to their former slaves. There's like so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, so this guy, he's part of the world, man. Got that Christmas tree up there, man. All right, and that's how you know who there is, like, man. Just these curses, man. All right, so hold on, get this. Let me see. Just gonna go. Hold on. Let me see. Jeremiah chapter 10. He's under that enchantment of that love and everybody. Love, 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 man. He's on the enchantment of Babylon, America. You see, it says, for the customs of the people are vain, means nothing. For one cut of a tree out of forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. All right, so it's the Christmas. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten with nails, with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid for them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also of it in them to do good. All right, so this right here, right, this tree, man. All right, a lot of you Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you're supposed to have this in your house, man. You see the tree in the background to his left, in the back, man. All right. And that's what bring these curses upon you. Wonder why your people get shot and everything. And also throw out those satanic devil signs, man. All right. Here right here, 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says right here, love not the world, neither things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him, and the love of the Father is not in this guy, man. All right, he loves the world, man. All right. All right. See, James chapter 4, verse 4. It says right here, ye adulterers, know ye not that the friendship of the world is the enmity with the Most High, where whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. So this guy's an enemy of the Most High, man. Now in this other video, he said there was a so-called white man that helped him out and everything like this. So, you know, most like, I never met the guy. So like the guy might have been a speckled birder. It's like it looked like a so-called white man. All right, if not, if he was an Edomite, if he was an Idumean, all right, because the Lord put the spirit on him to entreat them to provide for it. He said he come from an island where there was no, the only way you got the island is like on a boat, man. All right, it says right here, Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 11, it said, Yahawah said, verily, it shall be well with thy remedy. Verily, I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil, in the time of affliction, right? Right? He said the guys get on stuff like that, provide food for him. All right, he would go hunting with them and stuff. He came adopted to the tribe, right? Because the Most High, if he happened to be doing the Most High put the spirit on him to do it. Yahweh put the spirit on the Idumeans, so-called white people, to give Jake, even though Jake not number one, that's on that food stamp program, so called those. That's what we called it back in the day, but now it's called snaps and whatever. All right, the Most High put the spirit on the Idumeans to do that, man. All right. It's a prophecy in Revelation chapter 12, but it said it would take care of us like that. All right. It says right here, Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1, it said the king's heart is in the hand of Yahawah as the rivers of water. He turned where it so well. Right. So he put the spirit, if that individual had to be an Idumean, he put the spirit on him to treat you well so you guys could survive, man. All right, so it might have been the elect that's among your group on that, from that island, man. All right, that's one of the elect of Israel, one of the 12,000 from 12,000 each 12 tribes of Israel that might have been on that island, man. All right, or somebody who gonna give birth to one of the elect. All right, because you have I said this again, you have a few brothers in Great Millstone. Their fathers go back to the indigenous people of Alaska, man. They may look like a Judite, man, but their father's bloodline go back to a Gadite, so-called native Alaska and etc. up in the area, man. All right, you can't go by skin color. And also, this proved why this guy is blind, man, because the Most High willed it, man. All right, let's get right here. Let me see. Matthew 13 and 10. It says right here, and the disciples came and said unto why thou speaking them in parables, right? Speaking like now we speaking in parables, we can't say a certain word, we have to say insertion or the point. You all know what I'm talking about. Or we have to say omega supreme. All right. All right. So Yahawashi has spoken parables, man. Matter of fact, these scriptures speak parables, man, because people can't get to understand it. People can't get the mystery of the Gentiles. The mystery of the Gentile is that the Gentiles in the New Testament are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, the barbarians, the Phoenicians, all right, the Greeks, the Grecians, all right, those are Israelites, all right, those are Israelites that took on other cultures, man. All right, it says right here, it says on Matthew 13:11, he said, he answered and said unto him, because it is given unto you to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not given, man. All right, let's see right here. Go back to that curse king that Most High put the spirit King David to put the curse on the 2/3, man. It's Psalm 69 and 22. All right. Salah. All right. All right. People, they just can't see that America's going to end. They can't see the fact that the so-called Negroes, the so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos, are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And they really think they, when they make these videos trying to bump, they really think they jamming, man. I mean, that's what they said back in the day, jamming. You know, that guy think he jamming. Jamming, man. You know, that's the thing to say back in the 80s and 90s, man. You know, so that guy jamming, man. They think they jamming and everything. They all high esteem and everything, man. But that's all in vain, man. Because that destruction gonna come. They're gonna get judgment for doing that, man. Speaking up against Yahawah, Yahawashi, man. If I can get word. Right. It says right here, Matthew chapter 12, verse 36, but I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account therefore in the day of judgment, man. And all types of crazy judgments is going on, man. The other day, some guy out there on 53rd Pulaski got to the argument, 50-year-old man put out the gun, the 50-year-old man shot himself in the hand, and then shot the dude. Shot the dude. Then the 50-year-old man got shot. What some crazy stuff happened? I believe the guy that got shot in the head was still trying to fight the man that shot the 50-year-old man to fight. All types of crazy. The explosion and over there Haiti with the tribal levy are, man. All right, tribal levy, those so-called Haitians, man. And he's all afraid of them because they are our priests, man. Now they on the left hand side with that voodoo, all right, but they need to repent, man. That's why those earthquakes happen. They deep into that Catholicism and voodoo and all that stuff, man. And most have punish them, man. Punish them for that, man. All right. Let me see. Let me see. It's another good scripture. Let me see. It says right here, give not sleep. It says, give not sleep to thy eyes, no slumber to thy eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, as the bird is in the hand of the fowler. Right, man? Come in this truth, man. That's how you don't deliver yourself. Come in this truth. All right. It says right here, it said, go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. All right. It said, which having no guide, overseer or ruler, provided her meat in the summer, gather food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O southern one? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? All right. It said, yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folded of the hands to sleep. So shall poverty come as one travailing, and thy one is an armed man. All right. Yeah, man. So, get yourself together, man. All right. While you can, man. Try to get in the truth, man, because the doors are closing, man. Like those that your grandfather had that garage door, the garage door open, he closing, and somebody slide in the last minute, man. All right. When it get real close, man. So that's how it is, man. The gate's about to close, man. It's gonna be too late. Then your poverty gonna come. What's that poverty? All right, you're not gonna have that protective arm from Yahawah around you, man. You're gonna be stuck out there, man. You're gonna get robbed, raped, raped, brutally murdered, man. It's gonna be the purge story, real. The purge story, man. That's how the purge gonna be. It's gonna be just like that, man. Right now, it's not like Malcolm said, it's not gonna go down like in the movie, but it's gonna be mostly like that. Everything gonna be chaotic, man. It's gonna be a struggle just to get off one block, man. It's already kind of hard to walk to one block, man, because you have gang members here in Chicago. You have gang members that to each other with that's into each other from a block, man. A block. All right, because back in the day, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, man. We could walk like 12 to 15 blocks without no confrontation, man, because we was united, man. Matter of fact, even when had to we go into another gang territory, because another gang territory, man. We knew people that was on the opposite that was we knew people that was in the opposite side of the gang that we grew up in, man. So we knew people, man. All right, but it's not like that no more, man. It's not organized no more, man. All right, the curses just have to come, man. All right. See, yeah, man, that guy's sleep, man. Praise, y'all need to praise Yahawah, Yahawashi, that what's going on, man. All right, because everything got to go eight-ish, man. All right. He said, what the guy to do with me? And this what the so-called white man done to your people, man. Put your brothers, the Navajo and Apache, in slavery, man. Enslaved them. Also put your the Galites up there in where you at in Canada and in Alaska, put them in slavery, man. Subjected them and raped them, man. And then they mingle they seed among you, sold some terrorists among you and stuff, man. And got our people tribe of Gad, got them in poverty and stuff. They on drugs. They commit suicide, and also the Idumeans, they purposely give them beer, man, to keep them like that, and they still shooting down. Let me see right here. They still shooting down a lot of Gadites in the streets, man. So-called Native Americans. Let me see, Native. I seen where some Native American, some Gadite policemen shot their own brother, let them bleed out. Who they learned that behavior from, man? They learned from their daddy I do, right? And police brutality. Let me see. Yeah, this year. It says Native American most likely to die from police shootings. Right? It's not most likely, but it's not shown on the news, man. And it said Native American people are killed in police encounters more than any other ethnic group, according to Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. But their voices are rarely heard regarding police brutality. Jonathan Tully was a 26-year-old Oneida man killed by a Green Bay police following a traffic stop. It's down the South from here, October of 2018. His auntie, Sue Dawson, tells the story nearly 3 years later. Wow, it's been a long time. She said, prepared to recount what happened. Tully was pulled over for a running stop sign in downtown Green Bay. Officers discovered he had a warrant for a failure to report to serve a drunk driver sentence, so he was arrested and taken to the Brown County Jail. Doctor said Tully was dead nearly 2 hours after encounter with the police. Green Bay did not have the body cameras at the time, so they cut the cameras off. So the only video footage came from the police car Tully was in. Doctor said things escalated when the officer suspected Tully had a weapon attempt to get him out of the car when it arrived in the sally port outside the jail. All right, you can read it on yourself. They basically just killed the Gadite brothers, just like how they killed the so-called Negro tribe of Judah, man. All right, well it says, and most of that's one of the reasons why Yahawah was judging this country, man. Everything just started going to eight-ish, man. Right, because they put their hands on the children of Israel, man. Right, it says right here, Jeremiah 50, verse 30, does say, Yahawah, the host, the children of Israel, the children of Judah were pressed together. All of them took their captive, held him fast. They refused to let him go. So the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American pressed together, man. Right, that's how you know the children of Israel, man. That's sorry, man. It don't say the children of Israel, the children of Canaan to you Latino and the Israelites, man. And number one, Canaan is not prophesied to forget their nationality, get their nationality taken away from them, man. All right, so that's another cut. Right, the Most High ain't made no agreement with Canaan, man. It's just dumb. The Most High is not gonna put a nation on top and put a nation. He's not gonna put a nation on that's on top at the same time. He's gonna put on the bottom with Israel to captivity. I mean, that makes no sense at all, man. All right, so anyway, yeah, man. So you know how people are pressed together, man. All right, these individuals, they know we are the Israelites, man, and that's why y'all bring this judgment on here. We see Jeremiah 2, verse 3. One of my favorite scriptures said Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 3. Let's see. Come on. It said Israel was holding this unto Yahawah, the first fruits increase. All that of violence shall fail, evil shall come upon them, said Yahawah. And that's why America going down. Esau just struggling, man. Just struggling. You know how the spider go down the drain, you turn it on, the spider just trying to clean on and everything. They found the spider fall to the drain. That's how Idumea is gonna be, man. So-called white man. He's going down the drain, man. He's gonna try to hold on tight, but that grip gonna come loose, man. All right. So you know, hope you all been edified, man, and you know, and praise Yahawashi that you don't have to mind this guy, man. All right, because this guy he don't know it, but man, he's in serious trouble, man. Serious trouble. All right, so with that, shalom.